It's difficult being any type of artist nowadays, but musicians, gadzooks, they have a tough time just being heard, finding any venue anywhere with just a chance of getting an audience someday. A local nonprofit fueled mostly by volunteers, Diverse Emerging Music Organization, or DEMO, helps these artists by hosting weekly showcases around Minneapolis, giving them a chance to maybe someday get a gig at a club or a bar. Access to Art correspondent Laura Stopyro spoke with people who work with DEMO and visited some of the showcases.
I've believed for a long time that the Twin Cities is underrated as a music center in this country. I think there are more places to play here and more talent than I think you can find almost anywhere else.
You look at a lot of our shows and there are a lot of showcases of new artists. I mean, we're fulfilling the function of giving new artists stage space.
So I book the bands and I get the dates, I put all the shows together.
I'm from Minneapolis and just got done playing at Club Underground. You know, a lot of bands have a hard time sending emails to booking agents, and I went through that too, and not getting a response because there's no following. Demo does a great job of bringing in a lot of new talent and giving them an opportunity to play at clubs.
We've got 3 ongoing shows. We do weekly events at the Acadia Cafe on Thursday nights. We do weekly events at the Club Underground in Northeast Minneapolis on Wednesday. We do weekly events Tuesday at the The Red Room, which is the upstairs the Loring Pasta Bar. We've done over 500 events in the last, couple of years.
I first heard about Demo about 2 years ago. They had a showcase at the Acadia Cafe, and so I went and checked it out and emailed them to help me set up a show, and I got in on the showcase.
Getting high, feeling heavy. Back in the city.
We've done several shows at the Cedar Cultural Center, which I find to be one of the better of the local music nonprofits. We've done shows at Big V's, the Nomad, the Turf Club, the Ritz Theater. We got shows upcoming at the Ritz Theater, the Varsity Theater. We just did a show last weekend, Memory Lanes, the Bowling Alley. A lot of the Demo stuff started was based on what I did for 25 years prior to Demo existing. When we started the thing in 1999, it was kind of kicked out of First Avenue when I got let go in 2004. We changed the name. It was called DAMF at the time, Developing Arts and Music Foundation. We didn't really change the paperwork. We changed the title because everybody thought foundation, like Bush Foundation, McKnight Foundation, had lots of money. We had no money.
I really have liked the Demo thing. We've done a lot of demo shows. Like, it's really cool. It's a good way for new musicians to get out.
But now that it's a nonprofit outside of First Avenue, it's even weirder. It was basically a tool, just booking a single room, and now it's out. And actually, to have the bigger picture impact that I see it having, it had to get out of the room. It had to go out and find the neighborhoods. We've got always had a great staff of volunteers. Mae Young, who used to do the Drive 105 homegrown program. Actually, she's still involved in the homegrown program. She's just taken on the volunteer task of being the volunteer coordinator.
Demo, I think, is very important to the community as a whole because it trains the next generation of the music industry. You can sign up at demomn.org. If you have either talents to lend or interests even in a whole bunch of different aspects of the music industry, including photography and videography, live sound, stage production. We're even looking for MCs.
There's just so much talent that it makes me really feel like Demo is doing something good for not just the arts community, but the general community by bringing this talent along.
The goals for Demo are beyond just developing new bands. That's why the second step to me is to actually take this music and make something relevant happen socially in terms of a positive impact in the community.
The forest fire burns the faithful tree. Well, it is gone.
Thus wraps another episode of Access to Art, which you can see Tuesday nights, 8:30 p.m. on MTN Channel 17. We encourage you to call your council person, tell them how much you value cable access. Better yet, come to the studio, take a class, make your own program, speak up, speak freely, value free speech. And remember, plug into the arts.